Welcome back, recruits. I'm CptAshes, and today we're going to be looking at the Stanley Parable once again. So, last time, what happened? We got the game developer ending. So there was the baby and the fire game. I didn't actually get around to playing that. I looked up some information on it. Apparently, about an hour in, they start up a new game where they introduce a puppy and a tank of piranhas. So then you have to go back and forth pressing two buttons for the next 3 hours, and that just seemed like a lot of work that I didn't want to do. So maybe at some point in the future, I can set up a macro to do that. For now, though, we're going to pass on that. We're going to continue on to another ending. So, let's go ahead. Let's load our game. Nah, we'll just start a new game. And we'll continue from there. Okay. So, let's see if we can get this ending.
All of his co-workers were
think I understand what it wants from me.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Maybe.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Maybe it was talking about that. Or maybe I already screwed it up. Maybe it's that. And that. I do believe I've messed it up. But we'll try an Easter egg. Okay, so someone told me about this. 4, 5.
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort.
Well, come on.
Measly 5 clicks.
Yeah.
Now, suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
Okay.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
Oh, come on. Okay, fine. We'll stay for 50 clicks. What's my click range?
I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost.
Yes.
Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
Oh. Okay. 417, 417, 417. There we go.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
Wait, which direction is that? So it goes 427, then it goes 430. Oh, okay.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
Okay. I'm not actually counting how many clicks I'm doing on the doors. But I feel like it probably doesn't matter. 415, did he say? He did. Where's 415? There's 415.
Now, back to door number 437.
Oh, good God, man. Gonna click door 437. There it is. All right.
Let's see. How about you click on,
oh my God.
Well, I don't know, the copy machine.
Conspiracy confirmed. I knew it was a damn copy machine.
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Oh, my God.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
Okay.
Yes! This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
Roger. He's getting really excited.
We almost got it! Now the copy machine, do that one again!
He's getting way too excited about this.
Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 430! Yes! We did it! Oh, wow. That felt amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now, what were you thinking?
Did I just get him off? I don't know what happened. Okay, I think I messed up this ending. So, we saw that cool Easter egg. I'm gonna reset and we're gonna try for the ending again. I will be right back. Okie doke. I at least know where the first one is. So essentially, to get this ending, what we have to do is we have to do the input that we've been seeing all this time, but there are several other computers that have to receive the input. So, I'm gonna figure out where the next one is. Okay,
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Second office. This is the meeting room. This is not an office.
Yet there was not a single person here
Where
either.
would a second office
Feeling
be?
a wave of disbelief,
Do they mean the
Stanley
first
decided
office?
to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find
Yeah,
an
because
answer
we shouldn't
there.
be here already.
Coming to a staircase,
There is
Stanley
one
walked
input
upstairs to his boss's office.
on the secretary's computer, but we got to get this in the right order. Okay, I've clearly messed this up. We're going to try this again. I don't know where we are, but this is not my office. I mean, that's the number. This is a long, dark, weird hallway that just takes us straight
Stanley
to
came to a set of two
here.
open doors.
What
He
the
entered
hell
door
is
on his left.
happening? This game is so trippy.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase,
Okay, we're
Stanley
gonna try going
walked
up here again and
upstairs to his
resetting, and
boss's
we're gonna see what
office.
happens now. And again, yeah, okay. Begin the game again. Okay, and then we get this weird printer hell.
All
But
of
that
his
should be
coworkers
okay.
were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
And the input, okay. I'm gonna restart, like, total. I'll be right back. Okay. We should be good now.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Wait a minute. Did the hall always turn to the left? Okay, now I'm just... I don't... No! What is... I can't get a fresh restart on this. What is happening? I don't know what to do. We're stuck in some sort of a
Stanley
weird
came to a set of two
loop.
open doors.
I don't
This was
know
not
where
the
it's
correct
sending
way to
me.
the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Okay, wait. We're gonna try beginning again.
Yes, truly.
This is really starting to get
All of
weird.
his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
No, I just want to put the input in. Has it already taken the input? And I can't...
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Okay. Did the paper always go that far? I don't think it did.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors,
Let's try again. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna try a different ending, because this is... Oh wait, is this my wife calling?
Hi, Stanley. Just wanted to leave you a message. To let you
Yes,
know
it
there's
is.
a few things I need you to pick up on your way home.
Set door, auto close. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what to do. So we're gonna try a different one. I think I have an idea of what to do. We're actually kind of running out of endings.
all of his
We've seen a
co-workers
lot of
were
this
gone.
content.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
433.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Supposed to be able... Oh, there we go. Come on, come on, come on. Yes!
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes.
Yes.
So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
No.
Then in that case, we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different? Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer? Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place.
That's
now,
a good
think
point.
about it.
I didn't actually.
Would it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option? Clearly, this whole gag takes some time. What if the other option is even longer? How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration?
All the
Rich,
time.
perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones. Though if the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky. Well now, I've built up the other option so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
Okay. We're gonna restart and we're gonna try the other option. Oh good, the office looks
All of his
normal for
coworkers
once.
were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he
Okay.
had simply missed a memo.
Yay! Okay, we fell out the window. Good.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map.
Yes,
until
yes,
he
yes.
heard this narration
We know,
and
you're
realized
clever.
It was part of the game's design all along.
Good.
He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes.
Stop talking.
So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be?
Yes.
Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Yes.
Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want, like right now. You could have done it just then. Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game. So, just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain.
Challenge accepted.
There once was a man named Stanley, who people considered so manly. But the truth must be told, he was not very old and was quite particularly gangly. What Stanley liked most was buttons. He pushed them like some kind of glutton.
It's true.
Did it all day in a meaningful way, but his brain had long ceased to function. Which is why he is in this parable and lives an existence quite terrible. And if you are not strong and keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable. You too will become quite unbearable.
That was awesome. Does he just repeat? I didn't know he had such a good singing voice. I think it might be repeating. We'll give it like a couple more seconds, try and figure out if it's repeating or not. I'm pretty sure it's repeating. We're just here now. So let's go ahead and restart and try one last time for the computer input to work.
All of his
Please,
co-workers
please,
were gone.
please work.
What could it mean?
I want to see
Stanley
this.
decided to go to the meeting
Damn
room.
it.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Come on. You can
Just
do
a
it.
step through this door, Stanley thought to himself, that's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all.
That's new. And we cannot do input. So I think input only shows up on this computer if it's like a fresh play. And I'm gonna have to restart the game. Also, another one of the endings requires me to activate the console, which I do not have activated at the moment. So I think we will go ahead and do those in the next episode. I'm sorry this episode was a little
matter how hard
short.
Stanley looked, he couldn't find a
But
trace of his
yeah.
co-workers.
Oh wait, you know what? We'll do one more thing. Okay. So there is an
Stepping into his manager's
achievement.
office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
For
Shocked,
doing this
unraveled,
twice.
Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not
Okay.
have known was that the
I was hoping he
keypad
would say
behind the
something,
boss's desk
but
guarded
clearly
the
not.
terrible truth that his boss
So yeah,
had
if you
been
enter
keeping from him.
888 two times on
And
the
so
keypad,
boss
you get
had
an achievement
assigned
for that.
An extra secret pin number.
Anyways,
2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
yeah. So we got to see the window ending, which was pretty awesome, and I like that there was actually a different one for the yes and a different one for the no. And
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumb.
he most certainly did.
Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
It's just reminding me. I wonder what it'll say if I sit here long enough. Anyways, I could spend way too much time on this game, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it here. Thank you guys so much for
2845.
joining me. It's been great playing with you. This is CptAshes, signing off. Are you going to talk more? Are you done talking? You just going to open it up for me? What are you going to do?
Forgot, but it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in.
Ah.
And the door just opened all by itself. And Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
Well, whoop-de-doo indeed.